Zombie Apocalypse.
Hello everyone and welcome to Player 2 Gaming. My name is Matt, as always, and today I wanted to take a quick look at probably one of my all-time favorite games, and I'm talking about the game Journey. It's from That Game Company. You may be familiar with them because they made Flower when it came out on the PS3. They also made the game Flow. It was a big hit on PC. And they've kind of done something a little different with Journey. And I really wanted to share with you guys why I absolutely think it is the best damn game that you have probably forgotten about. If you experienced Journey when it first came out, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If it's been a while since you've experienced Journey, go back and check it out. It's not a super long game. It's a beautiful game. It's a marvelous game. And you probably fell in love with it the first time. So giving it a little bit of revisit, not a bad idea. If you have never experienced Journey though, definitely find a way to play the game. Let's run down through. It's beautiful, it's miraculous, it's gorgeous, it's captivating, it's mesmerizing. It is the entire thesaurus of a beautiful game. And the great thing about it is I could sit here and list off all meanings of beauty in relation to this game, and it still wouldn't be enough. And to me, probably the thing that makes it as mesmerizing as it is has to be through its simplicity. And, you know, taking a look at this video, you can kind of see that it's, you know, it's in a desert plain. It's, you know, with a very simplistically designed character. You know, the background, the overall environment, the color palette is simplistic in its nature. And I think that is why I personally find it just so breathtaking. I've played a lot of games and I've had a lot of games, you know, go above and beyond, you know, graphically. I've had them look as realistic as, you know, anything. Like, you know, some of the big games that were out at the time that Journey came out was like The Last of Us. The Last of Us was, you know, I mean, it still is a gorgeous game, you know, with its stylistic graphic approach. But the thing about Journey is that it's very independent, it's very abstract, it's very beautiful. And honestly, in my opinion, and you know, I might catch a lot of heat for this, if you can't play the game and captivate yourself through its beauty, if you aren't mesmerized with how this game looks, then you might not understand what beauty truly is. But thankfully, Journey is here to help you along, to help you see, you know, kind of what beauty is. And so I really want to take a moment and, you know, without really giving a whole lot away about the game, but there is something about the overall title of the game. And, there's been a ton of different interpretations as to what the game actually is. Before I get into all of that, though, I kind of wanted to take a quick moment to kind of let you guys know that, the game is short. You could probably, completionists could dive into this game and probably complete it in maybe 3 hours. It is not something that you are going to spend a whole lot of time on, but that is also part of its magic. That's part of the reason that it is so captivating in its simplicity, is that when you start the game, you are going to more than likely sit down and finish the game. And that in of itself is probably one of the highlights of the game for me. I love narratives. I love games that I can share with other people. I love being able to take, small things and kind of make it, a presence for the people around me when it comes to gaming, because I'm a huge advocate for video games and, showing that there's more to a video game than just shooting people or stabbing people or, kind of things that have not necessarily been lost, but the overall consensus of the general masses is that video games as a whole are, for a certain type of demographic, so when a game like Journey comes along and you're able to share that with, loved ones and friends and, general masses, and they can see that it's not just shoot 'em up, pew pew, bang bang. It is something that is able to tell a narrative. It is something that is able to bring forth an idealistic storyline through almost nothing. The game is beautiful, as I've said numerous times, and probably will numerous times throughout the rest of this video. But it's the narrative of this game is something that has to be experienced by the player. I can tell you and will tell you, my own personal viewpoints of what I think that the game is and things like that, but it's something to behold with somebody who is playing the game. And one of the things that I really enjoyed about this, and playing the game originally when it came out, and even playing it recently with this type of game, is the fact that randomly you can have somebody who's playing the game kind of pop in with your game, and sometimes it's a help, sometimes it's a hindrance, sometimes it's just really cool to see somebody else not be able to communicate with you directly, but to kind of just be there for your journey. And they kind of play along with you to a certain point where you must finish your journey on your own. And now I kind of want to take a few moments. If you've held on with me for this long, I definitely wanted to take a few moments and talk to you guys about the specialness of this particular game. Like I said, I have my own predisposed idea for what the game actually stands for, what the game actually means, and things like that. And it's very much, you know, the stages of the afterlife, you know, in my opinion. It's, you know, the journey to reach whatever it is that we believe. It's a very hard journey. It's a very, you know, oftentimes beaten down kind of journey. And we as people are often reminded how quickly we can be beaten down repeatedly. And, you know, this game really pulls at, you know, oneself in order to kind of drive that point home, that no matter how hard something is, no matter how damaging or how blightful or anything like that is, it's our journey, it's our purpose, it's our path that we are set on, that we go through, that we you know, kind of encapsulate throughout everything. And that's, to me, that is absolutely the biggest both surprise and you know, just comfort that this game provides. I have played this game numerous times, and I have shared this game with people numerous amount of times. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this video, is because, you know, I know a lot of people have played and they have enjoyed its simplicity, its artistic, you know, balance, and, you know, it's just fun gameplay as well. Because that's the other key behind it, is there are moments where you feel really downtrodden, and there are moments where you feel completely uplifted and completely just enamored with the joy that they put into the game. So, having said all that, that's why I feel the way that I do about Journey, and why, if you've never played it, you absolutely should. I wanted to take a few moments and say thank you for checking out my video. I really appreciate everybody that's been checking out my videos lately. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe on this video. Also, be sure to hit the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future content. Check you guys out next time.